No matter where you live in the Midwest, you've likely dealt with the impacts of hail, and Nebraska Extension is a trusted source for information on crop production and hail damage. While you can't prevent a hailstorm, you can prepare for and respond confidently and quickly in dealing with hail damage. Make informed decisions when it comes to damage assessment, insurance coverage, crop recovery, replanting, and cover crops. In parts of the Midwest, hail events can happen anytime during the growing season. The likelihood of significant hailstorms peaks in June, which unfortunately coincides with the late planting window. This can complicate the decision to replant. Hailstone size, storm duration, wind speed, and crop development stages impact damage and potential yield loss.
You don't have to be in Nebraska very long to know that hail can be quite common. The areas of Wyoming, Nebraska, and Colorado are known as Hail Alley. Now, hail is formed when water droplets get pushed up into the atmosphere during a thunderstorm, and as they reach the freezing point in the atmosphere, they turn into hail. Now, this region of Nebraska, Wyoming, Colorado is higher in elevation, thus making it easier to get hail and become more common. Now, these hail events can occur any time during the year. 30% of hail events in Nebraska occur during the month of June. About 70% occur during the month of May, June, and July. Now, the challenge is there are often hail events that happen outside of this window. In September of 2015, we had 80 hail reports, and that encompassed about 20% of that year's hail reports, which is similar to what you might expect in the month of July. The challenge is that we're at the end of the growing season and there's not a lot of time to do much about it. That hail can bust open the mature soybean pods and often break off ears of corn and stalks to the ground, thus rendering the crop useless and not giving a large window for recovery. It is important to have a plan at the end of each month on what you plan to do if hail occurs.
In terms of severe weather activity, the go-to place is, of course, the Storm Prediction Center. That's spc.noaa.gov. SPC has a database that goes back well over 15 years, and you can research any severe weather outbreak that has occurred during this period. And you'll probably need this information when you need to make contact with your insurance agent in regards to a hail claim.
Plants can look dismal immediately after a hailstorm. Don't panic. Delay damage assessment until plants have time to recover. By being patient, you'll make management decisions that are based more on science and less on emotion. Hail events can be devastating. Your livelihood is on the line. Continually evaluate your insurance coverage to minimize your financial risk from hail damage. After a hailstorm, it's important to get a good handle on the situation. The decision to replant can be difficult and not always clear. Excess soil moisture, date, previous herbicide, crop insurance, and many more factors can influence your decision. It's not going to be easy. To best manage a recovering crop, evaluate the risk of disease and insects. Consider additional management strategies such as harvest schedule and cover crops. After a complete loss, when replanting and management are not options, cover crops may be used to protect your soil and take up nitrogen. Hail can happen at any time during the growing season. For more information on hail and crop damage from Nebraska Extension, contact your local Extension educator or visit us online.